Hey friends, welcome to our channel where we bring you the best squirrel videos from around the world. If you love squirrels, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like our videos. So let's start. Once upon a time in a big green forest, there lived a little squirrel named Nino. Some of them were big, some were small, and some were fluffy and cute. The wind blew strongly, the rain poured heavily, and the thunder roared loudly.
Ho, ho, ho!
The animals were scared. They hid in their homes. The storm lasted for many hours. She was very clever, and maybe she would have an idea to help the birds. So Nino started to run through the forest. He had to go over logs, under bushes, and across a little stream. A red fox said, "I don't think I am strong enough."
Ho, ho, ho!
The animals cheered when they heard these words. They started working together. The rabbits and chipmunks gathered twigs and leaves. The foxes and wolves made the walls stronger. The squirrels and mice got food for the baby birds. The deer, bears, and badgers carried the nest up the tree. And the big, strong hands of the gorillas and the apes fixed the roof. Of course, he was praised by all the animals in the forest.
Ho, ho, ho!
He had become a hero. Every night before going to sleep, the birds sang songs about his bravery. And every morning when Nino woke up, he felt very proud. Sammy knew that the mouse needed food, water, and warmth. So he brought him some acorns, berries, and water drops. Finally, he made a beautiful sound. Sammy and the mouse were very happy. They played with the whistle all day. They made sweet music together. He looked behind the box and saw the mouse. The end?
Ho, ho, ho!
He was playing with a ball made of leaves. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you later. The mouse had found a new toy. Sammy was very happy to see his friend playing. The two friends played until the sun went down. They were very happy together. He also made a soft bed of leaves for the mouse to sleep on. A brown bear said, "I am too big. I might break the nest." They continued to play together, eat together, and sleep together.
Ho, ho, ho!
And they never forgot the brave little squirrel named Nino. Do you want to hear another amazing story? Okay, here it is. They knew that together they were strong. Soon the nest was fixed. He loved to explore the forest and look for tasty nuts. The next day, Sammy went back to see the mouse. He was very happy to see his friend. But something was wrong. The mouse wasn't in the box.
Ho, ho, ho!
Sammy looked everywhere, but he couldn't find him. Sammy was sad. Where could his friend be? One day, Sammy was scampering up a tree when he saw something strange. It was a box with a lid. Sammy had never seen anything like it before. He looked around to see if anyone was near. When he saw no one, he opened the box and took something out. It was even better than before. The mama bird flew back to the nest with some worms for her babies.
Ho, ho, ho!
She was very happy to see that everyone had worked so hard to help her family. She sang a beautiful song to thank them. He realized that even though they were different, they could be friends. One day, Sammy brought a shiny metal thing to the mouse. It made a strange, beautiful sound. "What is that?" squeaked the mouse. "It's a whistle," said Sammy. "Do you want to learn how to use it?" "Yes, please," said the mouse.
Ho, ho, ho!
All the animals felt they weren't good enough to help, so they were too scared to try. Finally, he saw the owl sitting on a branch. She was big and had very sharp eyes. Nino told her about the birds who had lost their nest, and he asked if she knew how to help them. When it was over, the sun came out and the birds started singing. Then she said, "You need to call all the animals in the forest.
Ho, ho, ho!
We will be stronger together and we can easily fix the nest." Nino was very happy to hear this. He ran back as fast as he could to tell the other animals about the owl's idea. But soon they stopped singing. Why? Because the storm had destroyed a bird's nest high up in a tree. It was the home of a family of 4 birds. Now the little birds were sitting on the ground without a home to go back to. They were cold, hungry, and very scared.
Ho, ho, ho!
But all the animals in the forest were friends, and they all liked each other. He had made everyone so happy by helping the birds. Nino learned that even if you are small, you can still do big things. You just have to be brave and try your best. They played together, ate together, and slept together. Nino was small but very brave. One day, a strong wind blew through the forest and knocked down a bird's nest.
Ho, ho, ho!
The baby birds were scared and crying. Nino saw this and thought he had to do something. You will then get to see many more videos of these super cute and super funny squirrels. Also, don't forget to share your ideas for future videos in the comments below. Today we will listen to a beautiful story about a brave little squirrel. There were many animals in the forest like rabbits, turtles, deer, foxes, owls, raccoons, chipmunks, and many more.
Ho, ho, ho!
One day, a terrible storm came to the forest. Nino was getting ready to collect food for the winter when he saw the poor birds. He asked them, "What happened to your nest? Are you hurt?" The little birds told Nino how the storm had destroyed their home. They were too small to build a new nest, so they didn't know what to do. When Nino heard this, he felt very bad.
Ho, ho, ho!
He wanted to help them, but how could he lift the heavy nest up the tree? He was just a small squirrel. At that moment, Nino remembered something. In the forest, there was an old and wise owl. The owl was also sad when she heard the bird's story. She thought for a moment. When all the animals were gathered, they looked at the destroyed nest. A gray rabbit said, "I am too small. I can't do anything."
Ho, ho, ho!
Then the wise owl said, "Don't be scared. We only need to work together. No one is too small or too big. Everyone can help." Everyone worked happily. They didn't feel scared anymore. From that day on, Nino became the hero of the forest. All the animals loved him. But what did Nino get for being such a brave squirrel? All the animals in the forest lived happily ever after.
Ho, ho, ho!
Once upon a time, deep in the woods, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was a curious squirrel. It was a tiny little mouse. The mouse was scared and squeaking. Sammy didn't want to hurt him. He wanted to help. Every day, Sammy visited the mouse. He talked to him and played with him. The mouse was very grateful to Sammy. Sammy showed the mouse how to blow into the whistle. The mouse tried and tried. He wanted to make music with Sammy.
Ho, ho, ho!
When the sun went down, Sammy went home. He was tired and hungry. Suddenly, Sammy heard a squeak. After that day, Sammy and the mouse became the best of friends. They played, ate, and slept together. They never forgot how important friendship is. Which story did you like the most? The brave little squirrel or Sammy the squirrel? Tell us in the comments.
Ho, ho, ho!